Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for visiting. If you enjoy my videos, go ahead and hit subscribe, like the video, share it, leave comments down below, but try to be nice. Today I'm going to be unboxing. This should be just a quick little video. I'm going to do a couple of unboxing and comparison videos. Got some new bumpers for my Jeep and two different brands, front bumper and rear bumper. I'm just going to do an unboxing and comparison of how the bumpers are packed, packaging, how it looks, and then do a couple of videos on the installs. So stick around. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so here they are. I've got two different bumpers. Got a back bumper from Hooke Road. Ordered it directly from them. They're a company out of China. Seemed to have pretty good reviews though, and it was really relatively inexpensive. Alright, the second bumper is front bumper. It's actually a RedRock Stubby bumper, but for some reason they sent it in a barricade off-road box. This one came from Extreme Terrain. I did crack it open to verify that it was a correct bumper, and it looks like it is, without actually pulling everything out. Redrock4x4. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little unboxing and talk about the packaging and check for damage and make sure that everything looks okay. A couple of notes on the Hooke Road, the end of the box, little dented up there, a little scratched up, and when the FedEx guy delivered it, he had it turned up on this end. So I'm kind of curious to see if that any damage to that one. For the most part though, everything looks pretty good. That should be the tire carrier there. We'll go ahead and get them open and see what they look like. Alright, so here's everything that was in the box with front bumper. Of course, you got the, sorry, I got the sun and shadows behind me. Front bumper, push bar, whatever you want to call it, on the top. Got the bag of hardware there, some brackets and plates. The plates are supposedly fill-in plates to the top of the bumper. If you decide not to run the bar, it fills the holes, covers the holes where the bar mounts. And then a couple other little things here. I'm not sure what's on those. Feels like some hardware maybe, but I'll get those unwrapped and show you everything that was in there. As far as the packaging, everything looks like it's packaged pretty well. These plates were wrapped up also. I already unwrapped them, and then the little brackets, those are for to mounting the stock fog lights to this bumper. They were just in a little Ziploc bag. I took those out already. And of course, I got all the hardware. And looks like some advertisements. The instructions, not sure. Little pads, maybe prevent rattles and stuff, I'm not sure. And then it came with a sticker in that barricade off-road sticker. As far as the packaging itself, everything was just kind of thrown in the box. It did have as you saw, a few little blocks of styrofoam, but they weren't really doing much. It was just kind of everything thrown in the box together. From what I can tell, without unwrapping everything, it doesn't look like anything is damaged on this one. So we'll see for sure once I get it all unwrapped. But that's where we're at so far on this one. All right, so there we go. Got everything unwrapped. That last little package was the D-rings. I forgot those were even in there. They look like they're galvanized or coated in something. Keep them from rusting. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably end up replacing those with some powder coated ones. The front bumper, like I said, a stubby front bumper. It's texture powder coated. Looks to be pretty good quality from what I can tell. All the welds look nice and tight and nice and strong probably. I don't see any chips or dings in the powder coating. No flaking. Got the mounting locations up here for the bar. And location for to reuse the stock driving lights. Of course, I have aftermarket ones, but they're mounted in the same location, so I should be able to reuse them. And they'll just get mounted to the back using these. Had an additional thing of hardware wrapped up inside the bumper. But that's the front bumper. Of course, it's a winch front bumper, so it's got a place to mount a winch. I'm not going to be mounting a winch yet, but I'll have a space for it when I'm ready. All right. Packaging on that overall was pretty good. Everything was just kind of thrown in there, but each individual piece was wrapped up really good. And I don't see any damage anywhere on any of the parts, so I think we're good on that one. Go ahead and get the back bumper unboxed and see how it looks. All right, stick around. Okay, there we go. That's the contents of the box for the rear bumper. Got the bumper itself. Unlike the RedRock bumper, front bumper, that had wrapped in that material that had a little padding to it. This is just plastic. So hopefully everything's good on it. I do like that all the hardware and everything are packaged in separate boxes, not just thrown in the box. The RedRock bumper, everything was just kind of thrown in the box separately, so hopefully everything's there when I go to start installing it as far as all the hardware and nothing fell out. Being packaged in a separate box inside, you're less likely to lose hardware in shipping, so that's a good thing. The instructions, just one little sheet ripped in half. Not sure what happened there, but from what I've read on the reviews and stuff, the instructions aren't real helpful anyway, so we'll see. Probably not going to need them. From what I understand, it's just 8 bolts, something like that, holding it on. Overall, the packaging wasn't bad for this one. It did have the styrofoam blocks in it. Also, it did have a small piece of thin plywood in there, I guess to help support the weight inside the box. The box itself was 2 pieces, top and bottom. All the edges are stapled. And so all you had to do was cut it loose and then slide the top off, which was nice. All right, there goes the plane again. In general, I think the packaging for the Hooke Road is much better, except for the plastic on the bumper. The padded wrap that they had on this one was better, but this box was, not as strong, and everything just thrown in there. As you saw, this one was kind of, you can tell they took some time and some care packaging it. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the rest of the way. Open up these little boxes to see all the hardware, see what's in it. Probably go ahead and open the tire carrier too. And we'll do one last final comment. All right, stick around. All right, guys, so that is it. That is fully unboxed. Everything unwrapped. Tire carrier, bumper, all the little parts and pieces, brackets, D-rings. Everything was, individually wrapped, and all the parts and pieces were in 2 separate little boxes. This one here, as you saw, was in one box by itself. That's the mount for the tire that'll get mounted to the tire carrier. And then you have the plate, the delete plate for the cover up the holes where the old tailgate or the old tire carrier is. And then it also connects to the tire carrier so that when you open the tailgate, it opens the tire carrier. You don't have to do it separate. And then you got a little bump stop cap for the top of some brackets. Overall, everything was very well packaged. I didn't like that the bumper itself was just covered in plastic, and so was the tire carrier, as opposed to the padded wrap that was on the RedRock bumper. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the packaging of both. This one, like I said before, everything was just kind of thrown in there, but it was wrapped up really well. So no damage, so that's good. This one was wrapped up, not the individual pieces, or the bumper itself was not wrapped up quite as nice, but all the individual pieces were separately wrapped in a separate box inside. And the bumper was secured inside the box pretty well, as was the tire carrier. So I think either one, I'm pretty satisfied. I didn't see any issues with either one. No paint chipping, no cracking. Got a little bit of glue or something on that. Oh, there is a little bit of paint chipping right there, but that's okay because that's where that cap's going to go. And it'll probably end up getting chipped anyway. One little spot. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick little comparison of the packaging on two different brands. So if that kind of thing is important to you, something to keep in mind when you're ordering one of these two bumpers from one of these two companies. I think it's you know, anytime you're relying on a third party to ship stuff to you, you never know what can happen. But in this case, everything made it here undamaged, ready to go. But like I said, that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe and click that little like button, ring the bell, get notified whenever I post new videos. My next video is going to be the installation of the back bumper and tire carrier. If you want to see that, stick around. I'll put a link for it in the description. But I appreciate you watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.